Hello and welcome to Tash Life and Tash Life 2. I'm only going to do this video once because I'm not sure if I'll even get through it. But you've probably been wondering where I've been for the last 4-5 months. If you haven't seen my community tab, then you probably haven't noticed or don't realise that my partner and my fiance passed away in late February. It was very unexpected and a big shock. If you watch my makeup channel, you probably did notice that I spoke a little bit about how he'd been sick since about October and in and out of hospital a little bit. And yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore about his illness or his passing, but it was very unexpected. And so I've just spent the last few months grieving, trying to support my children who are grieving, trying to settle his estate, trying to figure out where I fit into this world now and who I am. I have got to the point where I want to start trying to do things that I used to like to do before. Trying to find inspiration and motivation to become happy and want to live again. So this will probably be the start of me returning to YouTube. I do have some pre-filmed videos from both channels that I filmed before he passed. So I probably will put those up first, and if they seem a little bit out of context, that is why. So what else has been happening? I've only worn makeup probably about 3 or 4 times since the end of February. I'd like to try and do that again. Enjoy wearing makeup again. I'm well and truly overdue for a haircut. It's well past my boobs. It's really long now. So I'm in the process now of trying to get myself booked in somewhere. You would also know if you watch my makeup channel that I lost my hairdresser last year. She stopped practicing, so I had to find a new hairdresser. I'd been seeing her for about 6 years, so that's, something else. I've got to try and find a new way, a new hairdresser. I've also been dealing with my own health issues for probably about a year now. I've been going to hospitals having biopsies, needle biopsies and such on my breast, one of my breasts. I did have a surgical biopsy on my breast. Gosh, time is just irrelevant to me at the moment. It was after my partner passed. I had the surgical biopsy and they did find a teensy weensy little cancer. They also have another couple of areas that they'd like to needle biopsy to check, and then I may have to have radiotherapy as well. I also, in the same week as my breast surgery, I had an endoscopy and colonoscopy, so that's 2 general anesthetics in 1 week. And they found that I had a stomach ulcer, or an ulcer in my esophagus or my stomach, I'm not sure. I also have a hiatus hernia as well, so, I've been having discomfort in my stomach for quite some time now. So at the moment I'm on a strong dose of PPI medication to try and heal my ulcer. The reason that they did the endoscopy and colonoscopy is because my iron was extremely low and it wasn't coming up. The doctor thinks that the ulcer probably contributed to that, but I also had inflammation in my stomach lining, so I also have to have a test to see if I've got pernicious anemia, which I believe is an autoimmune disease disorder, I don't know. So that's sort of where I am, sort of in the middle of my own health situation, on top of grieving and supporting my children grieving. And just trying to find my way in the world. Now, I do have lots of family supporting me and counselling, and I've managed to get the kids into counselling, which is not that easy, actually, for that. And just trying to look forward with my life. So, look out for the videos. They should be coming back again, starting with the old ones that I already filmed, for a warm-up. My cat's rubbing on the tripod. If you see it wobbling, that's why. So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be some updates if you watch my makeup videos. I usually do have a little bit of a chatty chat in those when I do get ready with me's. Yeah, so bit of a life update. I'm trying to ease myself back into YouTube and all the things that I used to like doing. And this, I feel like I'm taking baby steps, but this is another baby step. So thank you for watching, and I hope you look out for my other videos, and I'll see you in those. Bye.